So this is a little demonstration on how I would use these Ductwork stencils. Create myself a bit of room here. So if you lay them out in front of you where you can see them, then just move that out of the way. You've got your site measure book. And I'll just pick a stencil. We're going to go square bend. So for a square bend, let's make this a wide one on the cheek. Oh, that was crap. Clicky clicky. Alright, so we've got our bend cheek. Let's put a bit of a frame on it. So we'll go call that 20 mes. We'll call that large end. We can say start with 1. This could be 500 by 250, 700 throats. If we do a bend, and that was a bit smaller on the cheek, you put it in there. Like that. Join that up. And then you could have ta, 30 mes, 20 mes, the other way around. So let's say 250, 100. We could say 50. Right. Could be times 2. There could be 3 of them. That's done. How about we do a taper? So pretty straightforward. There's your taper. Let's put a mes flange on it. There we go. 20 mes. 20 mes. We could say this is 400 by 250, and we could say that's 300 by 200 flat on top. I could say 400 long, and the sides could be equal. Now if I wanted to do that, measure 3, quantity 1. Now with that same stencil, that could also be around if I change slightly how I draw it. So that we're going to make this bigger, and we're going to put a little, I'll put a frame on there, so that can be 20 mes, and then if we go into the middle like that, then that becomes a square to round. So 300 by 200 going to, we'll call that 250, and we'll say equal, and that could be 300 long. Okay, so these ones, four different types there. I'll show you. So this one here is just kind of equal. That one is in a bit. That one is flat on the side. That one is set in over. So between these, you should be able to kind of draw pretty much every scenario, because all your height information you just write on there anyway. You need to draw one view. And you should be able to fit everything on there for someone to be able to make. Obviously, if it's the other way round, you can do it, just turn it round like that. Okay. Put a spigot there. Put a large end if you wanted. Call that doll. Doesn't have to be like 100 accurate. It's only like a visual. Could be 500, 300 by 200, and that could be, I don't know, 450. It doesn't have to scale perfectly, but you know, as long as that's bigger than that. What else have we got? So we shoe. Pretty simple anyway. But if you wanted a shoe, and the same with all of these. If you want your shoe to be slightly bigger, 150. That could be 300 by 300. Where are we? So 5, 6, 1. And if I wanted to shoe to be a bit of a wider shoe, go from there, you just pop that on there, and then join that up. Be straight up DCD. You could say 30 minutes. 500 by 150. That could be 150. That quantity we could put them. Set. Same again. You could do skinny set. Or you could go wider set. And then just join it up. There we go. Module on. Take that off. So that could be. Give that a large end. And that could be 30 mils. That could be 400. That could be 500 by 150. And this one could be 150 by 500. Think of it, 400. Set amount could be 50 mil. That set amount could be 100 mil. You do whatever you want. The details in the annotation really, but if you're absolutely rubbish at drawing, this isn't a bad way to. Like one of the ones I know people struggle with is a radius bend. Nice radius bend with a square throat. How about that? Okay. 100 throats. We could go. Da 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 da. 20 measures. That could be 30 measures. Where are we? 7, 8, 9, 10. And then kept being told off downstairs, climbing the Christmas tree again. 45 bend. I mean, again, it's only like a quick visual. If you wanted that to say 30 degrees, I don't think anyone's going to cry too much if that isn't on 30 degrees. When it goes to the work. As long as you're writing in there what you want it to be. 30 degrees. The idea is that this is just a shape to symbolise an elbow, and then you write in whatever you want. And so some that could be some measure 11, and then finish up. Now, this one's a bit really. It's just a bit of straight. And this one, if you wanted a set but going the other way, this could be a vertical set. So I'll just join that up like that. And again, it needs to be perfect, but that you just have a little direction arrow up 200. It could be 400 long. So measure 12, quantity 2. So that, my friends, is how to use these site measures. And these site measure books, you get these as well. If you don't know where to get them, you can either go to my site, and I'm pretty sure somewhere telling you where to go, or just send me a message and I'll send you a link. They're just plain books with a few little examples of what to draw. You could put your logo on the cover, you could put your logo in there, you can have that written whatever you want. This is just how I use it. And then that's just loads of pages of that. Okay, so I'm going to end, I want to see it